What's up, Bulldogs? Come on, it's going to be a long speech if I don't hear from you. What's up, Bulldogs? All right, friends, distinguished faculty, trustees, administration, proud parents, family, Ambassador Galbraith, Chair Boyce, President Elmore, and most importantly, the graduates. On behalf of Mass Cultural Council, congratulations to Dean College's class of 2024. In the immortal words of the greatest poet of all times, Beyonce Knowles Carter, we gonna make it do what it do, yeah, yeah. Repeat after me. We gonna make it do what it do, yeah, yeah. We gonna make it do what it do, yeah, yeah. Congratulations, class of 2024, you did that. My coach, John Hughes, offered me a negotiating tip for this speech. I will keep this speech short, but only if you laugh at all my jokes. Deal? All right. First, I want to say thank you to my incredible husband, Steve Miller, whose love and support is unmatched. Thank you for making me change my outfit 3 times this morning. You totally earned that greatest spouse ever mug that I gave you for our last anniversary. And thank you to our incredible son, Sang, who astounds me every single day with his passion, his heart, his humor, his resilience, and the ability to sleep well beyond the entire health sector's recommended hours. Very impressive. It is an immense honor to stand before you today as a recipient of an honorary degree of fine arts from Dean, to be associated with the school that tirelessly inspires students to unimagined heights through personalized support and integrated delivery of academic, co-curricular, and experiential learning is incredible. One of the phrases of Dean's mission that excites me most is, inspires students to unimagined heights. Unimagined heights. The concept of reaching unimaginable heights is very exhilarating. Let's break this down. Imagination is seeing the world differently. Creativity is bringing the imagination to life. And things like art, technology, and solutions are the product of creativity. But what Dean has charged you with is to reach beyond the imagination to the unimagined. What would happen to our world if we tapped into the unimagined? Some might say this is intangible, impossible, unlikely. Oh, but wait. There is a tool mentioned before that makes those unimaginable heights absolutely realistic. A tool that this world has underutilized and often underestimates. It's a tool that we all have, which lay dormant in our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. And that tool is a magical and powerful tool. It takes mere mortals and turns them into superhuman beings by giving them superpowers. The power to see the future, to make us freeze in our tracks, to remember the past, to alter minds, to cause strangers to emote, to concentrate vibrations, bend energy, and send them out into the world, to see things that don't exist and make them come to life, to heal sickness, to elicit joy, to make people come together from all over the world in an instant, to solve problems, to hold down, to twerk, and to shake that ass. I love that someday in the future, someone will read this part of my commencement speech and say, shake that ass. Repeat after me, shake that ass. My friends, this superhuman power is the power of creativity. Now that you have degrees, this contract, this covenant, this constitution, what are you going to do with it? How will you make good on your end of the bargain to reach even one imaginable height? The cash, the sweat equity, the hours have already been expensed. It's your turn to deliver on the goods. And the hard work is just only beginning, right? because those heights are unimaginable. I tell my son, Sang, my incredible collegiate marine biologist, that my generation and generations before me promised to make the world a better place. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? Yeah, survey says no. In fact, we may have made the world worse, like really screwed it up. Climate issues, wars, pandemic, homelessness, racism, hatred, homophobia, transphobia, social inequality, political unrest, food insecurities, Met Gala fashion catastrophes, Kendrick and Drake rap battles, and people slapping people at the Oscars. It's too much. It's too much. Does anyone else feel like there's going to be a swarm of frogs coming tomorrow? The kind of things that we have lived through during your time in college can only happen in movies starring The Rock or Zendaya. Like, can Hollywood just stop producing these real-life current event blockbusters? We're good. We're good, right? Repeat after me, we're good. I talked to Sang about his responsibilities to fix the world, to finally fix it, to make inclusive, empathetic decisions that turn the world into the utopia that it can be. A world where empathy is not under attack. A world where we revere race and not fear it. A world where we embrace and celebrate the cultural contributions of people of color, immigrants, the LGBTQ+ community, the deaf and disabled community, the Native American community, and every marginalized human that is simply trying to be. A world where science becomes more curious and does its job to definitively state there are more than two genders in this world. A world where we take good care of those who need it the most. A world where differences of opinions are just that, a different opinion. And a world where we take care of the actual world. So I say, son, that's what you and your friends have to do. Get us to unimaginable heights. To do this, we have to cultivate creativity, no matter what industry we are in, because creativity is the best tool we have to solve all the things that we have messed up. Not everyone is going to be as talented as Mrs. Beyonce Knowles Carter. Talent is different than creativity. Her talent and her creativity got us all wearing sequin assless chaps and matching cowboy hats. Yet talent is unique, but everyone has the capacity to be creative. It means that we have to embrace and operationalize creativity as an essential professional development tool for the entire workforce and the student population. According to a report by the World Economic Forum, creativity is ranked among the top 3 required skills of the future workforce, alongside complex problem solving and critical thinking. In fact, employers are increasingly seeking individuals who can bring fresh perspectives and innovative ideas to their organizations. A study by Adobe revealed that companies who foster creativity enjoy a 1.5 times higher market share. There's another benefit to cultivating a creative practice. Not only will this help us to get to solutions, but it can help us mitigate polarization. In today's world, if you oppose my point of view, you become my arch nemesis, and I will dream up elaborate plans and schemes to destroy you in my abandoned, booby-trapped warehouse, strapped to a conveyor belt, weakened by extraterrestrial minerals, where my laser beam and my giant swinging blade chop you up and deposit your bloody body parts into a pit of ravenous alligators. Repeat after me, ravenous alligators. Yes. Creativity can be used for evil. It can be used for evil. Just ask racism, voter suppression, and the decline of our democracy. But we are talking about using creativity for good. Creativity aligned with empathy can shift our thinking from opposition as a bad thing to opposition as good data. Opposition is an asset to help us make the most informed decisions. If we use the data from opposing views, we can creatively come up with those solutions. You've already learned that education, at its root, is about seeking knowledge. The issues we face are complex and multifaceted, requiring innovative and creative solutions. It is here that your education, this ticket to liberation, becomes not just relevant, but essential. Creativity allows us to turn the knowledge and consideration of opposing views into solutions to help all people. Your degree is not just a recognition of your talent and hard work, it is a call to action. It is a reminder that you have the tools and the responsibility to make a difference. For it is the unconventional thinkers, the dreamers, and the most creative people who make the most profound impact in the world. My friend and new mentor, Ira Jackson, who inspires me so much, made a recommendation to me for this speech. I'm going to expand on his recommendation. Class of 2024, stand up and face the human or humans or whatever species they choose to be called who have supported you through this journey. Stand up. Stand up and face your guests. I'm also going to require my 23-year-old son, Sang, to stand up as well. Sang, stand up. If your beings, if your guests are not here, let them look to them in your mind's eye. I want you all to repeat after me. Graduates, I want you to repeat after me. Dear beings or being, with this degree, I promise to do great things. I promise to stretch my creative muscles, combined with my new certified skills, to find solutions to make the world better than it is now. For you, me, and others. Like the 0 to 10 grandchildren I may or may not give you, I promise to call regularly, to share my joys and my pains, to respond to your texts with more than just an emoji, to visit often, beg you for money, and eat all your food. So please stock up on my favorite snacks. Thank you, and I love you so much. Thank you all. Sit, please. I hope this gives some of our parents a little solace and comfort. Parents and supporters and guests, thank you. Thank you for seeing how special and unique these young adults are, these saviors of the world. And if these adult children break their promise, you have every right to charge them by the hour for continued parenting. Class of 2024, we desperately need you. You are now and most certainly our future. Use the travesties of this time and the years after to fire you up to make the world what you want it to be. Take us to unimagined heights. Albert Einstein, who famously said, imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, where imagination encircles the world. As graduates of Dean College, you have both the knowledge and the imagination to shape the future. The world is waiting for your creativity, your passion, and your leadership. What you are given today, what you have worked so hard for, is something that only a few people have access to. Do great things with it. I leave you with one final thought. When all of this is said and done, what side of history do you want to be on? Congratulations to the class of 2024. I look forward to witnessing and experiencing the world that you make. Thank you.